and the first one I wrote like 5 minutes before we came downstairs to read them. My first piece is a lot less serious, and it wouldn't have been possible without the support from my fiction group. My first work is entitled Love of My Life, and it's dedicated to the friends I've made, and it sums up the fun we've had in the past week. So here it goes. Love of my life. My boyfriend's name is Alex, yet the most important word with an X in it is dinner box. The grease-filled food causes growls in my tummy, and nothing can satisfy my appetite except for the dinner box. Dinner box is a proper noun and doesn't need an article in front of it. Dinner box is full of purpose and full of life. Dinner box is my life's love, so eat up and long live the McDonald's dinner box. Okay, the second piece I'm going to read is called Thunder and Lightning. It came about when the author, Karen Dwyer, came to talk to us. She talked to us and asked us to think of a memory. And my memory was having a sleepover with a girl who was once my best friend in a tent, and we just sat up and talked all night. And then we had to choose a piece of artwork. While most of them were sceneries, I picked this one because it was really different from the rest of them, and I figured I could work with something really unique. My piece is fictional based off of the memory and the emotions the artwork portrayed to me. So this is Thunder and Lightning. It was a dark night. Not the kind of night where blackness is seeping from all the night's pores, but a dark blue sky welcoming a starry haze of interruption. The stars were the only source of light, yet it was quite a persistent light. It was such a light that caused a shadow outlining a red tent and the 2 teenage girls inside of it. It was a night of hectic chitter-chatter, where memories were made and dreams were shared. There came a point in the sleep-deprived mind of an emotional girl that brought new confessions to life. The blonde girl saw this as a time to knock down her false front and bring a wrecking ball to the walls she once tried so hard to hide. Her reality was like a bright yellow slab of concrete. She tried her hardest to stay well-kept, but over time she wore out. She had cracks. Cracks that were full of blood and tears, a volcano ready to erupt. Cracks that could have been her inevitable downfall. Cracks that started out small and pointless. The cracks continued getting bigger until she was the cracks. She was the broken pieces that seemed to hold no purpose in life. She was overlooked, ignored, all because she allowed herself to fall apart without making a noise. After the blonde girl finished the stories of her sorrows, she looked at her brunette best friend. The tan girl had said nothing, nor did she move to make a comforting gesture. When the blonde realized this, she regretted her divulgences. Her anxiety spiraled into a tornado, twisting all of her thoughts, and she was unable to calm down in any manner. Her tears changed from small, pitiful whimpers to booming howls to frantically gasping for air as if she could never get enough. The brunette's expression remained unreadable. She maintained a blank stare of remote discomfort. The rest of the night was excruciatingly painful and heart-wrenching for the blonde. But after all of this discomposure, the hardship sailed away and life went on. Although the best friends did turn into worst enemies, the dynamic duo detached, the inseparable pair separated. The inevitable end came. Everything has an end. And whether or not a person chooses to welcome a new beginning or keep holding on to previous times shows the strength one person can withhold. The blonde girl decided to let go. Let go of her friend, let go of her pain, let go of her insecurities, let go of her past. She realized that makeup could cover cuts and burns and bruises and tears, but the darkness was covered by a fraudulent light. The blonde teenager had to commit to herself, to her life. Scratches, rips, tears, and wounds. A moment of pain to achieve an eternal darkness. She thought that the endless peace seemed to outweigh the fight with her monsters and demons. She wanted to end the hurt because she didn't think that happiness was within reach. The pain-stricken moments were so surreal, so far away from reality that the only escape appeared to be death. She needed change. She sought change. She began to appreciate the storms. The thunder and lightning taught her that there's always a way to be heard and that there's always light within reach.